Hey guys, it's Sim Queen, and today we are finally renovating our 100 baby challenge home. It's been a long time coming. I've been talking about it for a very long time, saying we need to update this house. There are cots everywhere, toys everywhere, no real floor plan. We literally have children sleeping outdoors. So this needed to happen, and it's basically like a full rebuild, full renovation. I added a second floor, took out every piece of furniture. Don't worry, I did save our baby daddy photos. Those will be proudly displayed. Added a bunch of bedrooms, all new furnishing, all new decor, and I just love the way that it looks. So we had just over 50,000 simoleons saved up. We made most of that money from paintings because Sophie is a level 10 painter, so that really helped. And now we're able to finally renovate this house. And I mean, eventually, it's not going to be our forever home. We'll move again at some point. Eventually, I'd like to live somewhere else because, I mean, after you've played that long in a save file, it's nice to, at the very least, move into a different house. Even better to move into a different world because it kind of gets boring after a little bit. So we'll be here for probably quite a while until we outgrow it or until we have enough money to upgrade even bigger. It's always kind of in the works. We're only like 9 babies in right now. So I think we're doing pretty good. Eventually we'll get our mansion. But for now, this is a huge upgrade. It's got everything we need. And I just love the way that it turned out. And I had a lot of fun building because it's been a very long time since I've built. Speed builds used to be regular content. I did so much building. And I haven't done it in a long time. I think my last speed build was probably almost 2 years ago. And that was when I recreated my actual home in The Sims. And I'm thinking that it probably, it wasn't even really my best work, I wouldn't say. Because I guess we didn't really have that many, no, we did have a lot of packs out at that time, but I still felt like I wasn't utilizing as much as I could have, and it wasn't super detailed. I wasn't being too uptight about like every single detail being perfect or being realistic because my house is a bit weird. It's like built on a hill, split level. We weren't really able to do that in The Sims at the time, so it's not my best, but that was, I think, my last speed build. Before that, I did the ABC build challenge. I was also creating a save file. I believe I left off in Windenburg, so I had already finished 3 different worlds, and I keep wanting to get back into building. I would love nothing more than to do a save file, but it's such a commitment. Like, we're talking a lifetime at this point because they keep adding new worlds all the time. You could never really be caught up, especially if I just started now. But I do want to get back into building regularly because it was really fun for me and you guys seem to like it. And I think I had a whole separate audience for speed builds, it seemed like. So I don't know, maybe it's something I should get back into. I've really been like craving building lately. This was so fun for me to just kind of take this house down, get rid of all the inner walls, like the entire floor plan changed. And I mean, it wasn't really from the ground up because like, we still had a shell of a home, but it was time. It was definitely time to change things up a little bit, and I loved it. It was like therapeutic. Honestly, I don't listen to podcasts. I just listen to YouTube videos in the background. I don't know if anyone else does that, but that is my therapy. So that's what I did. I just kind of sat there and watched a few YouTube videos and got really into it. I actually watched a lot of content about the new pack that's coming out. By this time, it's probably a couple days away from coming out. I'm recording this on July 12th, and it comes out on July 20th, I believe. So I will actually be away when it comes out. I'm going camping for 2 weeks. I guess it's not really, it's more like glamping, but I will be away for 2 weeks. So I actually will miss the release date, which I'm really disappointed about because this pack looks like so much fun. It seems like a combination of my all-time 2 favorite video games. Yeah, I mean, to me, I always think like The Sims is not really a video game because I'm playing on the computer. But still, either way, my 2 favorite games of all time, The Sims and Red Dead Redemption. It's just gonna sound really weird. But I watched the trailer for the new, I think it's called Horse Ranch. Either way, horsies are coming. And I watched the trailer and all I could think is this is a combination of my two favorite games. I'm getting major Red Dead Redemption vibes. I know it's not even close to the same, but it's still just the vibes felt good. I'm so excited. I immediately texted my husband and I was like, it's happening. It's a mashup of my two favorite games. We're getting cowboys and we're getting horsies, and that's going to be really, really fun. It was totally unexpected. I never thought we would get this pack. I know it's something we have been asking for a really long time, but I just like cars, I thought like, no, this is a pipe dream. It's never going to happen. We need to stop asking for it. And I honestly just truly never saw this coming. It just totally was out of nowhere, but I'm so happy. I'm so excited. And it's not just horses. It looks like we're getting goats, was it? And sheep. I need to watch the trailer again. It's been a minute. But either way, I'm going to soak up all of this content. I think it's going to be so much fun. And I definitely, I keep saying I want to do a build. And I would love to do builds with the new pack as well because it's so up my alley. But again, who knows if we're going to have time. But I still can't wait to check out those items. And I mean, incorporate that pack into my aspirations challenge as well, because definitely can use some new aspirations. I don't see how we can incorporate it in this challenge, the 100 baby challenge, but I mean, you could do a 100 horsey challenge, I guess. I'm not going to, but for now I'll stick with the babies. I feel like we're doing really good with this challenge so far. We're 9 babies in, 15 episodes in, and I feel like things are starting to shake up a little bit. I really want to try not to create like stagnant content where it's just like the same Zim having a baby over again. The importance with the 100 baby challenge, and I know this because I've done it before, is to like mix it up and to keep it interesting. So that's why I incorporated the wheel challenge as well, the wheel spin, because that kind of mixes things up. It's nice to just add different elements that just make it interesting, and it's not just the same thing happening all the time. And little different challenges here and there helps as well. And I mean, we also had a lot of fun in the last 100 baby challenge with killing off maids, and we were creating our little cemetery, just things like that. So, I mean, the 100 baby challenge, it's meant to be completely ridiculous and silly, and that is pretty much what I'm going for. It's a free for all basically. I don't even try to make it realistic. I just make it weird because that's the most fun you're gonna have with it. So for the build so far, obviously downstairs there is a living room, kitchen, bathroom, all the basics. There's also a bedroom downstairs as well. Upstairs I did 2 bathrooms, so we're going from 1 bathroom to 3, which is going to be so luxurious. And now this is going to be a bedroom for the kids, so I'm doing bedrooms by life stages. There's going to be a bedroom for infants and toddlers. Well, I guess we have newborns as well. So the newborns are actually going to be in bassinets, and I'm just going to put them in Sophie's bedroom with her because it's easier. She can take care of them through the night. They're only newborns for a day, so it's not that big of a deal. So I did incorporate that her bedroom is kind of like a newborn nursery / Sophie's room. She got the smallest room because she's only 1 sim, and we're trying to pack like 2 or 3 sims into these other bedrooms. Downstairs will be the nursery for the infants and toddlers. Upstairs I did a bedroom for kids, which is the one that had the bunk beds, and now we're working on the bedroom for the teenagers. I did 3 beds for the kids, 2 bedrooms here for the teens. We may have to upgrade though. I mean, it's not the end of the world though. If we have 3 teens and we have space in the kids' room, they can just sleep in there. If not, we could also get sleeping bags. I feel like that'd be kind of fun because there's not a lot of space for other bedrooms. I really tried to clutter this build up because I wanted it to look, I wanted it to have some sort of decor because I do love the idea of having some kind of cohesive interior design here. This is an upgrade after all, and I didn't want it to look too base game or too like cheap looking, because I feel like our starter home was just that. It was a starter home. We didn't really have expensive things, used a lot of base game items, a lot of cheaper items, and now we're able to upgrade. So I did want it to look nice, but at the same time, it's still a 100 baby challenge. We're still raising 1 million kids here. So I wanted the house to look a little bit cluttered up. So I did actually place a lot of clutter items throughout the house just to make it look more realistic. Like, yes, there is 7 kids living here at once sometimes. I mean, right now we only have 4, but that can easily change because you never know when you're gonna get multiples. So yeah, I placed a lot of like kids' toys and just clutter items all over the place just to make it look very like lived in and like, yes, we are raising kids here. Now I'm working on the nursery for the infants and toddlers. I thought it'd be easier to have them downstairs on the main floor because it's easier for them to get to the kitchen. They don't have to go up and down the stairs. It's also easier during the day when Sophie is home with them. She doesn't have to go up and down the stairs either to take care of them. So I'm a big fan of having the toddlers and infants on the main floor. Also, I realized this bedroom was way too small for what I was trying to accomplish, so I widened it a little bit. I actually widened the entire house, which actually made the teen bedroom and Sophie's bedroom a little bit bigger as well, so it kind of worked out. But I was able to pack in 2 cribs and 2 toddler beds. I hope that's going to be enough. I'm honestly not sure, because we could still have triplets at any time, and that would definitely change things a bit, but if it happens, we'll add in what we need. But for now, I think we should be good with 2 cribs and 2 toddler beds for like this sort of nursery space. Added like the toddler potty, the dollhouse, which I sized down twice. I hope we can still use it. It's just very large and cumbersome and takes up an entire room. So hopefully it still works when it's sized down like that. Tried to add like some personal things, like the family photo was upstairs. I think I moved it downstairs and then I eventually moved it back up. As you can see, I did quickly just place down our baby daddy wall as well. We've got plenty of space on either side of the door so we can fill that up. And here I'm just placing a lot of like clutter items. I know this build is going super fast, but I didn't want it to take too long because I don't have a whole lot to say. I can't talk for half an hour when I'm not doing gameplay. So that's pretty much it for like the furnishings on the inside of the home, just placing some last minute clutter items as well. I felt like the budget was really good. I was able to come in a little bit under budget, I think. We still had a little bit of money left over, which was perfect. We can continue to save up so that we can upgrade again in the future. The yard, I just put the slide because it's really helpful with the movement scale for toddlers. Picnic table as well, just to fill up that space a little bit. And just finding some other items that I thought we could use. I think I put up like the bulletin board. I think it's actually called a curfew board. Either way, it just seemed suitable for having as many kids as we have. So I did put that down, as well as another easel because obviously Sophie makes her money by painting, and that's gonna be pretty much it. I didn't do a whole lot with the yard. It's a very small space, so now I'm just working on some landscaping, and that is it for the build. So we will be playing in this house in the next episode. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.